all the Alma guests. She barely survived them then. Hope blessed the earth, courage blazed into flame, care and devotion turned water into the seeds of life, and the passion of knowledge spread intelligence and wisdom on the winds. So, the way the ending of Final Fantasy V works is if anybody dies, it's dead. At the end of the battle with Exdeath, they don't have the strength to escape the pull of the void, and they get sucked in this scene right here. Instead of getting up, they get sucked in. But everybody was alive. Not today! Hope bless the earth. Crystal essences are like, ah! So anyway, this has been Final Fantasy V, my 4-job Fiesta run. So we're going to, I didn't take a screenshot as I beat Exdeath, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get the screenshot from my video, and I'm going to tweet out my victory and my Shinryu victory. So that'll be nice. And if anybody has any questions about whether or not I did this legitimately, well, they could just watch the videos, I guess. So, the 4 crystals, they go back together. And you may notice the crystals are well, I don't know, are they bigger? I want to say they're bigger. But they actually go to the 4 dungeons. I didn't go to that dungeon. They go to the dungeons where the tablets were. And everything Exdeath ate gets put back in place. So, nice little tidy, happy ending. Galoof is the only one. The Galoof and the Dawn Warriors are the only ones that died. Oh yeah, and King Tycoon. And I don't think I have any... Yeah, I don't have any control over the dialogue in this scene. Krill's like, yay, we did it! Hey look, it's King Tycoon! Does he get to be brought back to life too? Probably not. The Dawn Warriors plus King Tycoon. I don't know. I would have put Galoof at the lead there and not Trebs' dad. Honestly, because Trebs' dad didn't do jack shit in the course of the game. Well, up until the very end there. I do like how Dorgan does look exactly like you'd expect Trebs to look in 30 years, with a mustache. Although his sprite doesn't look like Trebs. His sprite looks like it has a mullet. That amuses me. Little sprite mullets. I am ruining a beautiful ending to a game by talking about sprite mullets. I apologize. I'm going to assume that is Krill's Windrake, which I don't think they ever name. They just call it the Windrake. And yeah, let's get out of here. That was my alarm going off. Once again, I'm ruining a beautiful ending to a game, and I apologize. You guys, I'm terrible. Don't watch. Just unsubscribe. Just unsubscribe. Hey, look, it's the Wind Crystal. Yay! See, this ending is actually kind of long for a Super Nintendo game. So, let me talk a little bit about this game compared to other Final Fantasy games. The sprite work is not the best in the series. Final Fantasy VI blows this game completely out of the water in detail in the backgrounds, detail in the sprites, details in the spell animations. I mean, they really pushed the Super Nintendo to its limits with Final Fantasy VI. It doesn't have, I don't think, as grand a story as Final Fantasy IV, but of the Super Nintendo Final Fantasies, this is my favorite. Definitely because of the tone of the game. Like I said at the beginning of this game, it's the upbeat, adventurous RPGs that I remember most fondly. Final Fantasy V. I haven't beaten Grandia, but Grandia had a lot of that too. Although Grandia was a little bit boring. Just it's upbeat, colorful. Final Fantasy IX is a really good example. Just upbeat, colorful, like sense of adventure. You're going out, you're exploring, you're seeing new things. I think Earthbound has a lot of that, although it does also have a darker side to it. It's just, those are my favorite kinds of games. They don't necessarily have to be RPGs. It's just, in general, the kind of game that I remember the most. We're gonna see little baby chocobos? Or just eggs? I forget. Yes, little baby chocobos. Look at them! Look at them and be amazed. So I wonder why Sid and Mid stayed in that. Well, I guess it makes sense for them to stay there. It is a like ancient Magitech workshop full of books and gears and parts. They could probably build anything they wanted to there. So yeah, I guess it makes sense that they didn't go back to like the Library of the Ancients or Karnak. Is Krill the one flashbacking into this? Because, you know, she wasn't there. Because, you know, she wasn't there. Same thing here. She wasn't here. Unless it's flashbacks about Trebs. Yeah, okay, it was just flashbacks about Trebs. Okay. Well, that's a horrible way to start for a flashback about Lena. Taking an arrow to the knee? Oh god. I regret that. I'm sorry. I regret my choice of words. I do like the music here. It's very calm and soothing. Kind of just like a slow march to the end of the game thing going on there. Egads, he's a she! Does Galoof not get none? Krill and her little Miss Badass interest there. Now I guess Galoof doesn't get one. Yeah, the first time I beat this game, Krill was the only one to survive the final boss because he basically just decimated me with meteors. And the ending is so depressing. Oh my god, it's so depressing. It's actually I haven't seen it like all the variations, but apparently it's like just as equally depressing as long as you know, even one person dies. But they all get brought back to life in this scene right here. So this right here is what she's talking about, being saved. I think, I don't think they ever say this outright, but I think Krill is adopted. I think she's not like Galoof's biological granddaughter. There's a line of dialogue somewhere in the game where someone mentioned, oh, they are going to do Galoof. Cool. They mentioned somewhere that like after Galoof dies, it says, oh, well, does that mean you're going to be queen? And she's like, no. I'm not going to be queen. And Galoof had like just went out like a boss, you guys. He went out on fire and like used his manliness to tackle Exdeath. He didn't get his name up in lights, though. Sorry, Galoof. Nobody remembers you except Krill. Why were they up in the tree? That makes no sense. So basically, the scene right here plays out like in the forest here. Like I had Krill alive, and it plays out exactly the same. She's like, "Oh, boo-hoo, I'm alone, I'm alone." And then like the power of the crystals, I think, brings the other three back to life, and they're like, except the difference between them jumping out of the tree is they jump out of a portal, and then it continues on from right there. And you don't get all the extra scenes from like like where are they now? But it is incredibly depressing. You guys. Ah. So, you know, this is over now. Not sure what I'm gonna do next. We'll see. I have an idea. I still need to finish Vandal Hearts 2. I've recorded some of that. Well, anyway, that's enough expository banter. Now I'm going to sign off like a man. And a lady. And ladies who dress like men. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the credits.